we're now oath bound to tell the Red Dead Redemption story.
So this, I've never been closer to death with laughter than this story right now, and it was my perception of it. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, this was the most I've ever seen you laugh. Like, being serious, we've been friends for how long? Maybe 10 years now, 12 years, almost.
12 years, yeah.
My God, that's going fast. But anyway, that is the most I've ever seen you laugh. You were almost in tears laughing. Seriously, man, I keep laughing thinking about it. But right, okay. For those of you who don't know, Red Dead is set in the close of the Wild West era in America, where forts start to like spring up everywhere of Confederate kind of like central government army forts. And it was nighttime in the game, and me and White were riding by. Like we were whipping ass, weren't we? I mean, we were going.
Yeah, we were good at Red Dead.
Yeah, we were, man. I think we'd actually just unlocked the highest level horses, and we were just tearing ass through the ground, and we were running for it. And I think it was you actually started the shot. You shot as we began to gallop by a fort. You shot at the fort.
It was the best decision I've ever made in my life.
And they started shooting at us. And old Whitey boy, as you'll see in some of our Chroma White plays, he got his ass out of there when stuff got dirty.
Oh yeah, I fucking legged it.
And my horse had run out of stamina. And I was just waiting for it, like I was kind of trotting, and then I took off after you as fast as I could. But unbeknownst to me, there was a sniper propped up on the fort wall, and literally, as I'm galloping, probably the fastest a horse will go on that game, this shot scuds through the head of my horse. He crumples front legs first, hits the floor, the back legs go up over the front, and he catapults Crow probably, what would you say, maybe 20 feet through the air, and I land literally at the feet of White, where my horse just like dies.
He just then he rolls past you, like you smash into the ground, land right next to me. I'm like, what the hell happened? And he just rolls past you, like just rolling. It was just.
And you just go to me, what the hell happened there? Because none of us saw the sniper shot. And I just, like, as stoic as I could, I just turn around to him and I just say, my horse has sleep apnea. God, I didn't hear him, like, say a word for about a minute. And then, you know that thing that people do when they're laughing, where, like, they've built it so much they have to break it? Well, there was silence, and then there was just, ah!
Yeah, no, it was the fact that I was sucking air in. I was like, because I just could not process it quick enough. Like, it was just so much information, and then I just realised my head just went, that was hilarious, and my body reacted, and I started shaking. I was like, oh my god! It was so good.
Oh, it was so funny. But I'll tell you something, man. Don't get me started with the Red Dead stories. Dude, that game, as far as I'm concerned, top 3 games of all time that I've ever played.
Here.
I mean,
No, I was going to say, what do you think? Do you remember that time, right? Do you remember that time we were walking down that hill being like Mexican?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Incredible moment.
We changed our character.
You need to tell this story, man, because
right,
that makes no sense, but you need to tell it.
Right, we were walking down this big canyon bit, and we recently changed our characters to Mexican guys with massive sombreros and huge curly mustaches.
God,
and we're in like what are they called? The things that go they're like the big shells things. What are they called?
Oh yeah, the panchos.
Yeah, panchos. Yeah, we had them on, and we were walking about, and it's like, do you know what would be hilarious if we got donkeys instead of the fastest horse? So we picked these donkeys that were just buck-toothed pieces of crap. They did not go fast at all, and we got on these donkeys, and we were walking side by side down this canyon, and from nowhere, like a wee bit further on, these guys start actual players start running along the ground, and we're sitting there on the microphone going Espanol, and just speaking Spanish. I just don't know.
And the beautiful starlight that just pans down to us. It was unbelievable. It was such a surreal moment.
The guys were just running past like, what the hell is going on there? And these 2 Mexican guys on these ugly as hell donkeys are just walking down this little road going, you know, talking Spanish, like, for no reason.
I know, it was absolutely ludicrous, man. But that was a great moment. I always remember that really fondly, just because it was such a great, like, event.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but of course, dude, if we're talking about Red Dead memories, do you remember the time we actually created a posse. And like
Yeah.
on Red Dead, like your party isn't called a party, it's called a posse, and that's just how they do it. Like it's quite cool that way. But we created a real posse, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really good. We had like, I think you get like 9 players. Is it 9 players in a posse? How much is it in a posse again? I think it's 9.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I may be right on 9 though. But we did this, didn't we?
Yeah.
We built it. Like we built this beautiful posse, man. Like
'Cause
so,
yeah.
probably I would say 15 at one stage. And we went to town. Remember, I was the leader. And literally, when I started moving my horse, we in like arrowhead formation
It was-
crossed the prairie. It was beautiful.
But the thing was, we didn't actually mean it to go down that way. I mean, me and Chrome
that's true.
started making a posse, and then another guy came in and he was like, "Can I join you guys?" And we were just like, "Yeah, sure," but Chrome's the leader, being like, I don't know, derpy a wee bit. We're like, "Yeah, but you have to bow down to Chrome."
Just
And then-
totally try-harding. But
Yeah.
it actually worked. Like those people actually respected what we
Yeah,
were
it was
saying.
honestly
And
the
we're
weirdest
not,
thing.
We're not that. Yeah, we're not tryhards. Like we weren't going. Oh, respect me. I'm the server host.
Yeah.
You know, you were just saying. You know, right? We were doing things. We were doing the missions.
Yeah,
You know,
but that's
if you want to
funny.
do it, just go with us.
We were taking the piss, man. We were
Yeah.
just like the guy joining was just like, "Oh, can I join you guys?" And we just were immediately like, "What? Like, why would you want to do? Like, why?" And then another guy came in. We're like, "Okay." And then like
But
6
from
more
there,
guys came
yeah,
in.
from there, so many people joined us, and we were riding. Do you remember? We were riding in formation.
Yeah, it was so.
Like
it was the
place
coolest
to
thing.
play.
It
But
was.
then there was this one element to it where there's like missions where you can what would be the term? You wouldn't say like wipe out, but you have to like purge an area
Yeah.
of certain enemies.
Yeah, it's like a
and we
gang
did-
set up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's like a gang hideout. You have to cleanse.
Oh, that was it. It was a gang hideout. Yeah.
Yeah, and we did it, and we went in, and literally it was like a family because we just had such respect for these people for just rather than trying to like kill us as so many people do now on online gaming, they actually just went with what we were doing, and it was really great, and we respected them so much. I remember, dude, there was one man alive. And this goes to like talk about the AI for Red Dead as well, man. There was one guy alive sitting in the basement of this little like room, on this hut, and he was in there. And one of our players went in, and as soon as he opened the door, the one surviving AI member shot him with a shotgun. And in Red Dead, when you get killed, like it's so cool. When you get killed online, you see your body like float back and like
Oh, yeah,
ragdoll a little bit, as
Yeah.
well as there being like a cloud of red as you're shot with a shotgun. And I'll tell you, his body like hobbled back out the door he'd just gone in and just collapsed. And I remember just everyone seeing red. It was like literally someone blowing a charge horn or something.
Uh-huh.
Like after this guy went down, do you know what? I
think-
can remember his name.
What was his name?
Pocket Rocket.
I
Do you
can't believe you
remember that?
remembered that.
Dude, I cannot believe I remembered that, but it just came to me. Do you remember?
Wow.
Because Pocket Rocket went down, and we just went ballistic. Like, literally, probably about 7 people charged through this door, just like slow motion shooting. It was unbelievable.
It was crazy. It was crazy, is what it was. Like, I remember, like, I think we shot the guy. I don't remember it like fully, but I remember we shot the guy, and then we like throw dynamite as well, and we were just
Yeah,
totally
don't-
really
wait.
annoyed.
Yeah, you could get like Molotovs. I remember like throwing Molotovs at his body to like char his body up because we had no respect for what he did to one of our posse members. It was awesome.
Crazy, man. It was so
Dude,
crazy.
seriously, actually, man, this podcast will get out of control if we start talking about Red Dead, dude.
Yeah,
This could be
we've got so
forever.
many hours of fucking talks on that. If
I
you
know.
if you want to hear more, leave in the comments if you want to hear more.
Absolutely. If you guys enjoy this, give us a like, give us a maybe subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep these running out. As with everything, guys, Chrome and White, as was said in the channel update, is completely about what you guys want to see.
Yeah.
You know, we're not really that narcissistic that we'll say, you know, Chrome and White plays is what works, or Chip Jackson is what works. If you guys like a certain thing, let us know, and we'll give you more. Simple
Yeah.
as that.
Yeah,
If you
and-
want something, let us know, and we'll try our best to accommodate you. That's
I mean-
how we do it.
This podcast right now is our first podcast, obviously, and for the reason being of that is that we've got our own topics and we're bringing up our own stuff. But if you want to, in the next podcast, it's totally, if you want to ask us questions, if you want to leave questions in the comments or on our Facebook page, the Chrome and White Facebook page, we'll take those comments and those questions on board, and we'll do a Q&A thing in our podcast if you want. You can find a wee bit more about Chrome and White if you really
But seriously though, I mean, you're saying find out more about Chrome and White. I actually had a few messages from a lot of people who are like, "Oh, who's Lewis, who's Chrome, who's White?"
Yeah.
And I think we should clear this up, man. Do you want to just give like a
Right, because you do, yeah.
biography of us here, just like, hi everyone, my name's Lewis or Chrome. A lot of people have really asked me why Chrome, why Chrome and why White. And the simple reality is, as we mentioned when we were playing PlayStation 3 together, when I took my name online, it had been something that I had premeditated for a while. I thought it up, and I knew I wanted to go with Assassin at the end of it. And you'll actually see in many games the Chrome and White plays that my name is still Chrome Assassin, and I was 100% sure that Assassin was what I wanted to do. And I just, one day I came across a website for chrome rims for cars, and I thought, Chrome Assassin, that's such a cool thing. And there's kind of like a Silver Samurai vibe to it, I feel.
Yeah.
So I just took it. I mean, bear in mind, guys, it is a bit cheesy, but come on, I was maybe 14, 15 when I did this, so, I mean, it's not the best name, but I'll tell you something. Chrome Assassin has served me really well for a long time, and I'm proud to bear that name.
It's weird.
So,
it's
White,
weird. Yeah.
you want to give us why you're white?
Well, actually, I was going to say this that's along with you, the audience listening to this right now. That's the first time I've ever heard that story.
Yeah.
In 12 years I've known you, and you've never told that story, even though I've said, why Chrome Assassin? You're like, oh, because I like Chrome Assassin. I was like, okay, thanks for the good fucking detail in why your name. But
Dude, the thing is, I'm not particularly forthcoming with these
I guess you're
details.
closer to the audience then.
Yeah, me and the audience have spoken, and we don't like you.
Well,
get it.
white out.
Tell us the story of White. What is White?
Alright, okay, white. Well, hello there, guys. I'm Miles.
Hi,
My name is... Hi. It's like an AA meeting right now. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Miles and I play games too much. My name is Miles. That is my real name. And the reason I went with White is because when I first got the PlayStation 3, I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. This is the game that me and Chrome used to play a lot. And in that I wanted to be called something Shadow. And that was the first time I ever made my name. I thought something Shadow, because back then I liked sort of like dark stuff, like gothic things. I don't know why. I was going through a transition phase.
Transition.
And I went with Shadow, but then I thought White Shadow would be quite cool. But then there was White Shadow already taken, so I got out the old trusty thesaurus, which was not trustworthy in the end, because Penumbra, right? My name is White Penumbra. And Penumbra actually means lighter side of a shadow. So it's white, lighter side of a shadow. That's what my name actually means.
Yeah, I knew what a penumbra was, but now that you actually put the two together, what a shit name!
I know, it's a terrible fucking name. I've had it for like 12 years, and I thought, for nostalgia reasons, I thought I'll just keep it. But
Yeah.
it was that point that was just like, I was like, what? I was only like, how old was I? 12? 13? I don't know, something like that. And I was thinking, ooh, get a thesaurus out and check what shadow means. Yeah, another word.
Do you know what? It's not the worst one, man. I've seen some people with dreadful names. I mean, dude, we're not going to say who it is, but I mean, one of those people we used to play with, or so long ago, do we want to say his name? Jew Hunter.
Oh, he was a great guy, though.
He was a great guy, and I
yeah.
think he went with the name for no racist reason at all. It was just like, I think he thought it was funny, but my god, what a name, eh?
Yeah, he was one of those characters that you could never get bored with. If I could bring that one character from our old days to this new venture,
just do like a collab video.
oh, it would be his name. Should we say his name, or do you want to leave his name?
Yeah, Stephen.
Yeah, Stephen. He was the best guy. He just was so witty on the ball. Like he was.
Also, actually, it's really worth just saying here, but in the Chrome and White plays featuring Cream Pie, Cream Pie was actually one of the originals who played with us probably 6 or 7 years ago.
Wait until he's done a wee bit more collabs, right? Just guys, audience, wait until we've done a wee bit more collabs with him. At one point, he will quit the game, rage quit out of there.
He does have. I mean, if you're listening to this, Cream Pie, we
love you. We absolutely love you.
Thank you We're
We'll get
working
him-
with this man, but you've got such a bad temper.
Nah, dude, we'll get him on the podcast at one point. He can defend his side of the art. Yeah.
That's a great idea. That's an absolutely great idea.
But yeah, I've known him for so long since I don't even know, since first year, which is
But just about when we met, to be honest. Maybe
Yeah.
a bit longer.
10, age 10.
Jeez.
He's age 10 or 11. I've known him, and he's
No,
one
you
of my.
held back your first year, but you were about 16, weren't you?
Yeah, I was held back a lot. I'm 20. I'm 29. No, I'm joking. I'm not 29. I'm 21. So yeah,
You're 21 now, and I'm
Yeah.
20. So it's actually unbelievable to hear that.
I officially
I mean,
drink in
I-
America.
In a matter of months, but it's ridiculous.